Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day, has had a good day so far. It's been the first time in a long time that I haven't recorded with the robe. Seems a little weird, but after last video, don't deserve to wear it. Wasn't a great day. I'll go over that at the end. But we had a really good stretch last week, 2 weeks or something like that. So we finally had a not good day. It happens, but the best we can do, bounce back, come back tomorrow. I'm not worried about it after this good stretch. I'm not worried about it was just a bad day. Reads were there. Stuff happened. But like I said, it's a pretty good slate tomorrow. If I haven't yet added plays, we'll be added either later today or tomorrow morning or before game starts, stuff like that. In the pinned comment, again, just come back and check on those. But I'm just going to get straight into the picks. And the first pick that I found that I like is Nicholas Jackson to go higher than 2 shots playing away from home for Chelsea going up against Everton. He's had 2+ in 10 out of 15 games, has a 67% hit rate. And even when he plays away, it's the exact same hit rate at 67% in 4 out of 6 games. The 2 games that he went under was the very first away game, so they were still kind of getting into form against Wolves. And then the last under that he went was against Man U, who gave up the 3rd least shot in general. Man U is actually a pretty decent defensive side whenever they, especially when they play at home. Everton are a average defense, literally right in the middle. Out of the 20 teams, they give up the 10th most shots in the league at 12.4. And most teams, their defense improved when they play at home, which is where Everton's playing, but they give up 12.4 away and 12.4 at home, so their defense does not change or improve or anything when they play at home, so I'm not really worried about that. And Nicholas Jackson's actually a decent dribbler for his size, and Everton are weak against skillful players, so not only can he create his own chances if he gets the ball, as long as he gets some type of space, he can get passes from other skillful players such as Cole Palmer, Neto, Sancho Madueke, whoever starts, any of those combination of players can all pass in the ball. It is very likely going to be Pedro Neto and Jadon Sancho, and those are players that much rather play the ball, pass the ball, and create chances for their teammates than shoot the ball themselves, which is even better for us because that's just more opportunities for Nicholas Jackson to take those shots. He played him twice last season, had 2+ in both games. He had 2 in one, 3 shots in the other, so he did good against them last season as well. And Everton are a team that do not keep possession of the ball, and Chelsea are a team that do keep possession, but that's just even better for us because that's just more opportunities and potential chances for him to take those shots. And I think you're getting a good line at 2.0. Sure, you can take the bump at 2.5, but at 2.0, I think you're getting good value here, and it's still a good matchup regardless. So I like Nicholas Jackson to go higher than 2 shots. And then the second prop that I found that I like is Paulo Dybala to go higher than 1.5 shots assisted playing at home for AS Roma going up against Parma. He's averaged 2.3 so far per 90. He has played off the bench, but all of those have been away. He has started in all 6 home games that he's been available in, and he's averaged 2, which is good for us. And Parma is a good matchup because they give up the most key passes at 12.8 and also allow the most shots, especially away from home. They allow 18.3 shots, so this is the best when it comes to opposing defensive matchup possible in this league. Parma do not keep possession. They're weak against through balls. They're weak against defending set pieces. Weak in the air. They're weak on the wing. So they're just weak overall defensively everywhere on the pitch. And first of all, Dybala takes those set pieces, corners, free kicks, which is good for us because if he takes them, he's gonna cross the ball in, find people in the air, and since Parma's weak at defending those aerial duels, he can get shots assisted there. He plays a lot of key passes, he plays a lot of through balls, plays long balls, he crosses the ball. He's just a good playmaker in general, which is good for us, and it's just a good matchup in general. There's just no reason to overthink this, especially at a line at 1.5 playing at home. And in general, Roma as a team have a better attack when they play at home. They only take 11.6 shots away, and this goes all the way up to 16.4 when they play at home. And again, this is just a good matchup for Paulo Dybala, and he started all 6 games in the league, so I like this play. I like Paulo Dybala to go higher than 1.5 shots assisted. Before I get into the money lines, if you guys could please like the video, comment as well. It really helps out the channel, boost the video out to more people. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on notifications. And if you want to support the channel just a little more, the only type of premium that I do is my YouTube membership, and it's just for those that want to get the videos out early before they go out public, because these lines do tend to get bumped and taken away after it goes public because of the influx of players. So again, if you want to support the channel and get the content out early, I do have the membership available, and then also have the free Discord if you want to join. It's not a premium, it's just for those that want to talk with the community, post their own slips, look at other people's slips, that as well. Same thing with any pictures you see on the screen. It's a stats app called Outlier. My link for that is in the description. Same thing with all my player prop apps that I play. and my money lines linked in the description. And I just want to quickly say, because since a lot of people are newer that be joining when it comes to watching the videos, I do just want to quickly remind y'all that the player props are for fantasy apps like PrizePicks, Underdogs, Parlay, Play, whatever fantasy app that you use. That's what the player props are for, because I'm also finding good value compared to when you're playing for sports books. And then the Moneyline plays are specifically for the people that play sportsbook, because those player props do sometimes tend to be juiced on those there. So just want to quickly put that out there. But I do want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. I have two money line plays, and the first one is the Atalanta second half 3-a money line going up against Empoli. You can currently get this at minus 180 on Fliff. Atalanta has scored 22 goals in 7 games at home, and from those 22 goals, 11 have been in the first half, 11 have been in the second half. So even if they're up at half, they are not a team that will stop attacking, even if they're winning. And Empoli have scored 14 goals in 16 games. And the reason why I say that, out of those 14 goals in 16 games, 12 of those goals have been away from home, which is where they're playing. And from those 12 that they've scored away, 10 of them have been in the first half. So majority of their goals in general are in the first half away from home. So I'd rather take the second half, because again, Atalanta will not stop attacking, and two, Empoli is much more likely to score in the first half than they are in the second half, because they've only scored 2 in the second half and have conceded 5. And the 2 that they scored, one was a penalty and the other one was against a weak Cagliari side. Atalanta in general is just a good defensive side, and they play a little more better defensively in the second half in general. So I think it's just a little smarter to just take the second half. Plus, you're getting way more value if you just take their second half than taking their full money line in general. And Atalanta, if they win this, they will be first in the league, and they're fully healthy in the attack. They have had Scamacca out, but he's been out the whole season, and they've had this attack without him regardless. They still have Retegui, they have Lookman, they have De Cateler, they have Zapacosta. They have a lot of great players anyway, so it's not like the attack is struggling or anything. They're fully healthy, and Empoli still allow a lot of shots. When they play at home, they allow 12.5 shots, but now that they're playing away, that bumps all the way up to 18.1. And they don't keep possession of the ball. And Atlanta's a team that won't play possession, create a lot of chances, and they're a clinical team. So giving away this many chances to a team like Atalanta is just dangerous. That has an Atalanta win written all over it. I just rather take their second half, because you're getting good value, and off that chance to Empoli scoring in the first half, which is where they tend to score most of their goals. You're just getting good value here. I like the matchup. So I like the Atalanta second half 3 money line going up against Empoli at minus 180. And then for day 1 of the ladder challenge, day 10, unfortunately missed Frankfurt. They should have won that game, even being a man up after the 20th, 25th minute. They still came up with the loss. It was just really, really frustrating. So I'm still going to keep the same format when it comes to the ladder challenge. Start with 20, move right up with minus 200 or minus 300 plays. But to, I guess, kind of try to avoid what happened last time, instead of 10 days, we're moving it to 7 days. Just to make it, 1 per week, I guess you can say. But for day 1 of the ladder challenge, I have no penalty to be awarded in the AS Roma and Parma game at minus 250. It's just 2 teams that are not aggressive when they play. Parma give up the least amount of fouls in the league. They foul the least in the league, and Roma give up the 7th least fouls in the league. And neither are a team that try to purposely draw fouls. It's not like they have they're not teams that like dribble in the box and like just play off the wings and stuff like that. They're teams that either play long balls, play through balls, play counterattacks. They're not a team that plays with dribblers that try to purposely draw fouls, which is good for us as well. Parma have taken 3 penalties. Roma have taken 1 penalty. So combined in total between these 2 teams, they've taken 4 penalties in 32 games between them. So that's a 12.5% chance that their penalty will be awarded. And at minus 250, it's just a good value here. The numbers don't lie. You're getting good value here. I don't see a penalty being awarded here. I see goals coming from through ball attacks and just counter attacks in general. Both teams are leaky on defense, but it's not due to their aggressive mistakes. It's due to just them being bad on defense, leaving gaps in the middle of the pitch, and just doing errors when it comes to giving up the ball. It's not from being aggressive. They're non-aggressive sides. So I think you're getting good value here. So I like no penalty to be awarded in the Roma Parma game for minus 250 for day 1 of the ladder challenge. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over last video's picks. Like I said, it wasn't a great day. Player pop wise, when it came to the video one, it went 1-1. I had an added play that one unfortunately missed as well. Mojica didn't get a single tackle. And then the player prop that did hit, Chris Wood, hard in 2 shots. Good matchup. That was there. And then the Paul, lower than .5 shots. The Reed was there. He took 1 shot and it just happened to be a goal. So it's just unfortunate that he had that opportunity in general. And he even scored that because they were down. So I guess he played higher up. I didn't expect him to be the one to take the shot, let alone score. So it was just very unfortunate there. And then when it came to the money line, I will say I was probably overthinking it too much just because it was that day 10, and instead of just doing one play like I usually do, I try to take two safer plays. And might have just been a misread on my part. I still believe Frankfurt should have at least drawn. They were a man up within 25 minutes, and they still conceded 2 more goals after that. So it was just very unfortunate for us. Um, just very frustrating losing on day 10. But again, the best we can do is move on from that. I'm sure a lot of you cashed out as well. So a lot of people still made money regardless. And again, like I said before, you do not have to tell the full 7-10 days of the ladder challenge. If we start with 20 and we move with 100 and you feel like you need that 100 or you want to just take that 100 and just start over, that's totally okay. You do not have to fully commit. It's just up to you. It's just something fun that I'm doing just to build up your bankroll. And at the end of the day, it's safer plays and we can make money out of it. So you can still stick to the 10 days. You can stick to the 7, or you don't even have to follow the ladder challenge. You can just take that play and combine it with my other play. That's what a lot of people do. It's completely up to you. At the end of the day, it is your choice. You do not have to completely follow me when it comes to everything. If you're not not feeling a play and you just don't like it, it's okay to fade it as well. I know there was a guy in the last video that commented that saying he didn't like that Frankfurt play, and he was right, and that guy won. So again, you do not have to fully commit to everything. If you don't like a play, just trust your gut. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to provide the best plays that I can with numbers and just my gut instinct. So just wanted to put that out there. But hopefully everybody has a good night, a good day. We can carry out that momentum, start doing great again like we had the last 2 weeks, and we can cash out tomorrow.